So guys, make sure to stay until the end, because if you make one common mistake, you may end up spending thousands of dollars on parts, diagnostics that you may need. Make sure to stay until the end, we will explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Challenger D generation here from year 2014 to year 2024. If you have a problem where the radio does not turn on, it doesn't turn on at all, you wonder, okay, what causes that, how we can fix it. We will explain what we see here quite often in the garage, how we can fix it. If you need to buy replacement parts, choose at a good price. We'll share the information in the video, that way you do not waste money and time. So let's start on it now. So before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix transmissions, engines, bodywork, electrical components, fuses, relays. Why we do all that guys? Because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. We have guys more than 15,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can practically guys save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. And if you need to buy parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. By the way, for any of you that want to see how to remove the radio, how to replace the radio, we'll have video on the channel. But the first thing you want to check is 2 fuses, maybe up to 3. We'll explain why. Where they're located, we need to open the trunk on that Dodge Challenger. Lift the trunk, here is a cargo liner, lift it up, underneath you have the spare tire, that's a car battery. Behind it you have a trunk fuse box, that's a closer look. Here you have a couple tabs that you squish together, pull the cover out, and you have that layout right here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse, sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So here guys, what we need to check, 2 fuses, then we need to go and check one more somewhere else. The first fuse is known as fuse number 27, we're talking about this 25 fuse right here. Also you need to check fuse number 37, that 20 fuse right there. On some radio units guys, like that, on the back side on some models you may have a fuse that you will need to check as well. Another thing, those are all the wires, make sure that they're plugged in correctly, inspect that none of the pins are bent or anything like that. Remove them, reconnect it, see if that fixes it guys. If you want to see how to replace, how to remove radio, we'll have the video on the channel. Sometimes you may need to disconnect the radio for an hour, put it back in, see if that fixes the problem. If not, pull the fuses, let it sit for an hour, see if that fixes the problem. If not, you may need to check the system for codes and see if you have a problem related to it, but in some cases it might be just a bad radio that you will need to replace. So guys, this Dodge Challenger has all kinds of different fuses and relays. Those could be really hard to find if you're in the middle of nowhere. We'll guys put a link in the description of the video below where you can get some spare ones, put in the glove box, because one time we needed a spare, we couldn't find one and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.